Hello guys, so here I'm doing makeup for you and getting ready for you. I'm not going anywhere though. I'm doing a makeup which looks best on a white dress. Yes, because what happens, we always end up doing a white eyeshadow, eye makeup. So, and you will end up looking gray. So, usually white eyeshadow or white glitter, it doesn't work for all skin types. So, what you need to do is just watch the video and you will know. So, I'm using this eyebrow kit from Nykaa. Just fill in the gaps and you're good to go. Just brush your brow once it's done. And let's start with the eye makeup. First, we'll do the concealer. I'm using this from my own created palette. Just a very little amount. And this is a very important step. If you want any pigment to be pop, you need to have a good amount of concealer, but just make sure it's not too much that it creates line or your eye makeup it just slip off. So you have to just be very careful like how much you're doing. So just look at this so you will have an idea how much product I'm using. Just make sure there's no darkness over here. So as long as it's covered, you're good to go. Good. To decide our eye makeup, how is it going to be on our white dress? Okay, so what I'm going to do here is definitely I'll go with the brown first, okay, which is a base color. Either you take a bronzer or you take any brown color. I feel bronzer is something which goes with all skin type, depends like what shade you have in bronzer, but you can go with the Benefit Hoola bronzer. It works for all Indian skin tone. And the bronzer is always the safer side, so if you don't want too much of pigment, always go with the bronzer on your eyes. This basically set your concealer and contour your eyes naturally that way. Basically your half work is done with your eye makeup. This is the easiest way I say to do your eye makeup. Okay, so next I'm taking this NYX jumbo eye pencil. It's in the shade 608 Cottage Cheese. It looks like this. Yeah, so we're gonna go very slow with it. Just we'll start with the dots, okay, like that, and blend it with your finger. Just go very slow and just do it below your crease line. Okay, so don't go beyond. If you are a bit darker than my skin tone, then you have to go with a beige or champagne kind of a color. That works really well for all skin type. No matter you're wearing gold or you're wearing silver, it works really wonders. So next I'm going with this palette from Dior, and it comes with 5 shades. I'm going to use their brush and see like, does it really work? So I'm going on top of what we did here. Please, when you're doing creams, you have to do powder on top of it so that it stays in place. It doesn't move. And it pops out. Okay, this is done. So this is one of the best palette to go to. This is my favorite. It has all the shade. It's very easy to carry. I mean, I can do all my brides with just one palette. It has all the sheens and the matte colors, all the browns and nudes. So it's the best. You can never go wrong with this palette. This is from Anastasia Beverly Hills. And yeah, very much my favorite. So I was talking about this brown. So you can never, even if you don't have this palette, this is my favorite shade, like for the crease, this brown. So if I open up and show you my bronzer, they're almost the same color. You see that? Hardly any difference. So either you go the bronzer or you take this palette, and this actually works for me. And if you're darker than my skin tone, then you can go with this, or if you're lighter, then you can go with this, or medium, then this, or you can all just mix and match and work on it. And it comes with brush, a fluffy and the flat brush works wonder. So if I want to go a little deep, I can choose a color according to, you know, what I'm doing. And yeah, I just take a touch of color and do it on my eyes, and I see if I need more depth, then I just take a little bit of that and this dust and just tap 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 and see whether is that enough, and blend it very slowly. Make sure this doesn't come towards the inner corner. It has to end till here, okay, just below the arch. All right. Yeah, for the darker skin tone, like darker than my skin tone, you can go with the shade like this. It's a champagne color, and there's one more shade over here. So both are kind of similar. Basically, I bought this palette just because of these two shades, and they're amazing. Amazing. Just trust me, if you want to go, you can go with this palette. It's amazing, really. Next, I'm again going with my Dior palette and picking up the same shade. This one, just taking the same shade with a mini brush. The brushes are actually, they're good. You don't need to carry an extra brushes, especially for eyes. When you have this palette and this palette, any palette which has a brush with it, it's very convenient to go with. And over here as well. You can do the inner corner as well if it works for you. That's it. And now we're going to take a clean brush, a small clean brush. Okay, so I have this small, clean, fluffy brush. Okay, and just make sure all your brushes are clean before you do it. Otherwise, it's going to transfer the color which brush is holding on to. And now just, there's no color in this. We're just blending the crease, clean the brush, and just blending the two colors in between, right? I'm doing my lashes also today. Well, try doing that. It's been ages that I did my lashes. Okay, so this is the lashes. You have to put it on the line. Just make sure it doesn't come on your lashes. Okay. Just let it dry. Even if you want, we'll just let it dry for a second. And even if you want to do some kajal. Okay, I'm taking this kajal from Kiko Milano. It's an eyeshadow stick, but we can just randomly just line. Okay. So we need to line just a small line very close to your lash line, and just go towards inside the waterline. Okay, just waterline and the lash line. Don't go, towards inside, like towards your inner corner. Just don't create a line there. Just do the waterline over here and a little bit here, on your, very close to your lash line. Basically, we call it a tight lining. So I'm doing it here again. Just do it a little bit over here. Okay. Just go very light-handed. And then I'm doing the inner waterline. It's a beige color. It's not, yeah, it's a cream, but you can just say it's a beige color. If you think this looks too much, then I think you need to just hold on for a while and see how, this changes the color. This blends really well with your makeup and you will not even know after a while. Okay, so still it's a bit wet over here, so we're going to wait for a while and then we're going to do the mascara. Till then, we'll start with the base makeup, and I think you need to watch a part 2 for that. Okay, so I'll see you on the other side.